Okay guys, so here we are again in Conway, Arkansas, same place I picked up yesterday. Although they've got me loading in a different spot, you can see what I'm getting. Again, this load will go up to Big River Steel in Osceola, Arkansas. So this place opens at 8 a.m. They open the gate at 7:30. And of course I came in, got on the scale, waited about 20 minutes for them to get all opened up, and then scaled in, and then I had to back in this way into this position. He said I'm gonna get a bunch of this stuff he's loading now, and then I'm gonna have to go back over there where I was yesterday to kind of get a little more of that pile. So, and according to the dispatcher, if I understood him correctly, I may be getting another load from here maybe tomorrow morning. They're open from 8 to 3 here, so it's not possible to get a load and then go deliver it and come back and get another load. Just not enough time. It's almost a 4-hour trip from here to there. So yeah, this product just looks like you know, strips of metal. More uniform. That stuff in the pile over there that I got yesterday looks like it was just kind of a bunch of assorted stuff. But this stuff here looks like it's all the same. So anyway, you get the idea. Okay folks, so I've pulled out of the front gate here. This is what it looks like. And they got this little area here where you can pull over and park. And then this is Highway 64. All right, just to give you bearings on where we're at. So I've got to climb up here now and get my bows put back, and I'm gonna have to wrestle around with some of this metal. He packed it down about as good as he could, but there's still pieces of metal poking up all around there, as you can see. So let's climb up there and take a look. Give me a second. Okay. So that's what we got. So there's quite a few pieces that are poking up that are going to be a problem for the tarp. So I'm going to have to get in here and wrestle around with this a little bit. But that's what we got. Alright folks, I am arriving here in North Little Rock, approaching the Oakley yard entrance. You know, I delivered that load of scrap metal that I picked up in Conway, Arkansas today. That's my second load from there, 2 days in a row. And I delivered it up to Big River Steel in Osceola, Arkansas, but I didn't film any of it because I had just done that yesterday. I delivered it into the same pile I was at yesterday, F2. So let's just see what's going on here at the yard. Wait on this truck to come out here. It's about 6 p.m. so there's not a whole lot going on. There's another fella coming out with a steel trailer.
That back gate's still open or closed?
I don't know. I didn't come in that way.
No, you're in a red truck, right?
Yes. Okay. So Here's the driver's lounge here to the right. There's a Kenworth for sale there to the left. Pretty truck. Alright, there ought to be a couple of parking spots around here. There's a line of trailers. Looks like they've gotten rid of quite a few of those black steel trailers like I have. After I get parked, I'm going to climb in since I'm empty and repair a few rips in my tarp. Just giving you a look at things. There's a parking spot right close to the driver's lounge. That's what I need. Giving you a good look at some of those trailers. There's the Arkansas River just beyond there, but I don't think you can see any of it. Alright, well, I'm going back to Conway, the same place in the morning for pickup number 3, which is alright, I guess. It's a decent run. I'm not going to rack up a ton of miles, but it is keeping me close to home, so I should have no problem getting home this week. Alright. That's it for today. More tomorrow. Okay, folks, so here we are again at JSI in Conway, Arkansas. Getting a repeat load like we had yesterday. Same material. Just giving you a quick look. You know, from the time I get back into position to the time I get checked out, get my trailer, you know, my tarp on, my bows, get everything ready to roll, it takes about an hour and a half. So again, you know, the scale is over there. You come around the building and you have to maneuver, you know, to get backed into here. And then yesterday he gave me part of the load here, and then I backed in over there. You see a pile of the same material. They finished me off over there. But that's the way out over there, the scale, and then you go straight on out. In fact, there's one of their trucks bringing in material that I'm taking out, looks like. So anyway, that's what we're doing. Again, this goes to Big River Steel in Osceola, Arkansas. It's Wednesday morning. This is my 3rd load of this from here, going to Big River Steel this week. Won't be the greatest of miles. You know, it's about a, if I remember right, it's about a 380 mile trip back and forth from here to there. But it's an easy run. Definitely keeps me close to home. So I don't know if I'll be doing another one after this or moving on to something else. But anyway, that's what we're doing. More later. Okay guys, so I just talked to that fella right there who's been bringing in the product. Right here is what he's dumped. He's bringing it in from a demolition site just a few miles from here. I'm glad I asked him about it because it's found out it's the old Kimberly-Clark headquarters or building. It's been there for decades in Conway, and they're tearing it down, and kind of a new company out of Little Rock called West Rock Coffee is building I think their headquarters there. So we're taking old pieces of the Kimberly-Clark facility back to Big River Steel in Osceola to get melted down into some new steel. So you can see the big long trailer he's using to bring it in. And then here's me taking it out. So there's your little information. All right, folks. I've arrived back here for load number 3 this week to Big River Steel in Osceola, Arkansas. And just like the previous 2 days, we're looking for dump site F2. You know, I talked to Robert a little while ago. He's bringing a load of tire shred from Little Rock up to Blytheville, Arkansas, which is just another half an hour up the road. And Zachary, who recently started on his own, one of my referral drivers, been out on his own now about 3 weeks. He just delivered here yesterday, or maybe it was early this morning. He delivered a load of aluminum cones, but he went into the main entrance to the plant, not back here to the raw materials. Oh, there's another, there's a truck over here dumping at the moment. So, let me see if there's any room. I think I'll just, you can see him now. I'm gonna just pull up here in front of him. I don't want to get too close to him in case he comes over. Okay, well, I ain't gonna film a lot of this because you've seen it before. Oh, let's see if I can just get lined up here. Try to stay out of that fella's way. All right, more in a minute. Okay guys, let me show you this real quick. I've already dumped and I've got my door closed back shut. Tarp is still open because they like it left open when you scale out. But here's my load. That's it right there from Conway, Arkansas. This pipe stuff here, they were trying to keep it out of the load, you know, but there's some of it mixed in there. Anyway, that's the product. The old Kimberly Clark building from Conway, Arkansas, being repurposed. All right, so now just giving you a look around here, but now I'm just going to drive back up and scale out. All right, more later. All right guys, just getting out of the Big River Steel yard and heading back toward 55. Be hitting 55 south. You know, when I come over here from Conway, I kind of go the back roads. Take 64 most of the way and cut across to 55 and then up to Osceola. But when I go back, I just go 55 south to 40 west. But I was going to show you up here, up there where that truck's pulling out. That's the entrance, the main entrance to Big River Steel. You know, if you're delivering aluminum cones that we pick up in Sapulpa, and there's a place in Indiana, I've picked up a couple of loads of those. Oh, here comes a wide load. Hold on a minute. Anyway, if you're bringing in aluminum cones or picking up coils and things like that as a flatbedder, you go in this entrance here like this wide load just did. That's the main entrance. It's a big place. Okay, so I just called the dispatcher, and he's got me picking up one more of these loads. So that'll give me, we'll do the same. Turn that off. We'll do the same thing tomorrow. And then he's going to send me to Osceola, Oklahoma, which is up near Tulsa. I went there last week. And we'll get another load of that big rock they called Rip Rap, going back to the same place in South Carolina, to that job site. So that's a good trip. It's not bad at all. I don't mind that. Only bad thing about that is you got to get around Atlanta. That's kind of why I've enjoyed the last 3 days doing this run. You know, it won't give me the most miles I've ever had. You know, the whole trip is about, I think, 380 miles, but I don't have to go through any big cities. Yeah, not too bad. A little change of pace, simple little trip. So that's the plan. So it's about 3:20 Wednesday afternoon. Oh, here comes another wide load. Slow down and see what this guy's carrying. I would have gotten here about probably 20 or 25 minutes earlier today, but I ran into a detour where they had 64 closed, where they were working on a railroad crossing. So I had to detour through some country roads. It looked like from the signage though that it was only going to be for today. I'll have to think about that tomorrow, whether or not I want to come back that way tomorrow or just hit I-40. I want to take a chance on having to do that detour again. All right, let's head west. Guys, I just wanted to show you this dark storm I'm heading into on 55 South, about 13 miles from I-40 near West Memphis. Might see some cool lightning. This is a dark, ominous storm we're going into here. Talked to Robert a minute ago. He's making his delivery up in Blytheville, Arkansas. Tire shred. Woo! There was some lightning. Well, we've been needing some rain, so it's been raining on and off a little bit today. It looks like we're fixing to get into it in a big way. You know, that stretch of I-40 I'm going to be on here in about 10 miles is tough driving anyway. You know, from West Memphis to North Little Rock on I-40, going either direction is tough because there's just so much traffic, a lot of truck traffic. Really needs another lane. All right, here we go. Man. Woo. come out of this somewhere on the other side. Okay, folks, hey, it's Thursday, about 1 p.m. I just checked in here at Big River Steel in Osceola, Arkansas with my 4th load of the week from Conway, Arkansas. Just scaled in, checked in, and she told me to go to the same pile, F2, but she said to stop at the inspection station this time, which I think is this little elevated platform here to the right. I've never had to stop here before. I don't know if this is some kind of random thing or if there's some reason for this inspection. Looks like there's a guy here in a little cart. So we'll see what this is about. Guess I just have to pull up under here and he's gonna go up there and look in the trailer, I guess. Just stop here? Okay. All right, he had me pull so that the trailer's about, I don't know, almost halfway under the platform. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna get out and make sure he can hear me. Okay, well that only took about 10 seconds. Another guy pulled up on a cart and gave me a thumbs up. So I guess that's just something they do from time to time. I don't know, but I guess it checked out okay. So I'm about out of space on this disc, so I'm not gonna film much. This is the same. This load though, you know, this is the 4th load I've picked up from that place in Conway. And this load is more like the load I got Monday, the 1st load. The material. It's not, you know, the 2nd and 3rd loads were very similar, more of that greenish metal that was kind of like a metal 2x4 shapes. But this stuff today is more you know, an assortment of scrap. So I'll give you a look at this. I've got a few more minutes of time on this disc. Again, we're dumping in F2, same spot as the 3 previous loads. Alright, there comes the water truck. Let's see if we can get in here ahead of the water truck. Already got my tarp rolled off. You know, you have to roll it back when you get on the scales because they've got cameras up above and they check it out. So this is going to be F2 here to the right. Man, it's grown a lot. Been getting a lot of stuff in F2. Anyway, so you can tell it rained a lot here yesterday. Got some puddles. All right, I'm gonna come over here to the right where the ground is a little flatter, which is important when you're doing these end dumps. You want to have your rear wheels on the flattest ground you can find. Okay, more later. All right, guys, let's take a look at it. Came out pretty good. I didn't even have to get the trailer all the way up. All the bows stayed in, dumped out pretty clean. I did have to inch up very slowly because this is not the best level ground. So I had to inch up very slowly and lower the trailer down a little bit, but there's all my load right there. All right, so let me get my door shut, and then we'll go back up to the scale and scale out. Okay guys, so I pulled over here. There's the scale. I've already got my paperwork. I'm finished. I just pulled over here to get my tarp rolled up. So gonna give you a quick look of the river from this viewpoint. You can see they got some barge loading going on right there. There's a tugboat going up the river. Another tugboat right there going up the river. There's a quick shot of the mighty Mississippi from Osceola, Arkansas. All right, that's it.